So I want to unpack the previous video I made just a little bit. Zillow is now refusing to list Opus real estate listings because Opus has a program where they just sell it through other Opus agents. We'll call that in-house. The question is who's right and who's wrong? Well, the short answer is that they're both wrong. Simply put, houses thrive through competition, not isolation. For example, 100 people see the house online. 50 do a drive-by, 20 call their realtor to see it, 10 go out and see it, 2 or 3 people bid, and the house usually gets bid up over asking if it's priced right in the first place. But if only 50 people see it online and 10 people call the realtor and 3 go out to see it, you may not get any bids at all. So you see, exposure is the key. For any company to conceal their listings from the general public, is that really serving their sellers? And in my humble opinion, it's not. Look, we all have buyers that we're working with that are having trouble finding homes. And again, in my opinion, this keeps homes away from them and decreases the opportunity to sell a house with multiple offers. To say nothing of what it does to the buyers. We're obligated to treat all parties fairly, and that means buyers too. The multiple listing service and broker cooperation were started eons ago. The reason it's called a listing is that brokers used to run around with a list of homes that they knew were for sale and ask each other, hey, you have a buyer for this? And I've got this listing, etc., etc. The same thing with the buyers. Guys will run around with a list of buyers and see what matched up. When you keep your listing off the market, we call that vest pocketing. And you're really not doing your sellers any favors, no matter what you say to them. I don't care what your sales pitch is. I feel the houses should be on the multiple listing, and that's why we have it. And I'm not knocking Opus because they're not the only people who engage in this practice. But they're the only broker I know who does it as a business plan, supposedly. I don't work for them. I don't know their internal conversations. Agents in every company do this. And Zillow is coming down on them because they don't think it's right to keep listings for themselves. So on that point, Zillow is right, in my opinion. The Opus argument seems to be that Zillow can't tell them what Opus sellers want them to do. Their argument is that a seller has the right to determine how their property is marketed. Well, on that point, they're right. As a seller, you can look over different marketing plans with different agents and decide what is best for you, your house, your situation, your time frame, etc., etc. So why would you not want your house on Zillow? Well, I'll give you one reason. It's estimates. That's Zillow's algorithm judging sales in your area based on the price per square foot and assigning your house an arbitrary computer-generated number based on the average price of the average house with the average square feet. I'm not even going to tell you how inaccurate that's been since Zillow's been around. The second reason is Pop-Tart realtors. Someone looks online, sees a house, and then there's a big blue button to contact an agent right on Zillow. They press the button, give their information, and Zillow sells that information to agents. The agent calls them, they make an appointment to see the house. The problem with that is there's no way for Zillow, your listing agent, or you to make sure that that's a qualified buyer ready, willing, and able to purchase your house. You don't even know who they are because the realtor got a call, Pop-Tarted out of the toaster, and is on their way to show your house, usually when you're not even there. And it happens every day. So if you want your house to have maximum exposure, look over a game plan with an agent that includes target marketing to find buyers that are already qualified and predisposed to buy your house. There are plenty of list companies out there to allow you and your agent to target specific buyers. Now, I'm not talking about discriminating or selecting buyers based on any of the protected criteria or eliminating any buyers based on any of that. But I'm saying your house can be marketed to nobody under 700 credit score, nobody without the proper assets to buy it, and nobody who doesn't have the necessary income. So if you want to know more about target marketing, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. And as always, thanks for watching.
He's a realtor. There is a difference somehow.